And we have one of these guys. Have they changed the sounds for him? That sounded different.
Oh, hey folks. I'll be right back as soon as I take care of a minor problem. In the meantime, why don't you say hello to some of our new subscribers?
This is longtime gamer Venry Fairden introducing Uncle Troy's Minecraft videos. For all you serious gamers out there and internet meme enthusiasts, when does the narwhal bacon?
And hello there folks, this is your Uncle Troy. Today we are playing Minecraft back in the multiplayer world. And we're surrounded by bats. Let's see, what do we have room for? Yeah, we got room for a few more coal. And when last we left, I was exploring this cave, come to a dead end, decided to just kind of block myself off. And luckily we came back in the same cave and not on the surface or on a higher cave, which used to happen quite a bit. I don't know if that's been fixed or what. And we need more iron. Alright, make sure we got all this. And actually, I think I've done a pretty good job. Sorry to bother you, sir. See, the little flying rats are just so cute that I kind of feel bad about disturbing them. Let's see what's down here. A whole lot of lava down there. Okay, don't need to go down there. Now, I was about to say the cave is pretty much explored, so we don't need to be hanging out here anymore. But then I start hearing zombies and spiders and stuff, indicating at least one area is not lit up well. Alright, have I been up over there? There's no torches. Alright, we were just up there, so I think I can see some iron. Yeah, there's definitely some unexplored, unlit areas around here. Oh yeah, there's a whole ravine we didn't explore. I'm assuming immediately above me are bad things. I was trying to leave this. Dang it, not that. Burn, cobble, burn. There's nothing underneath that. Wasn't trying not to turn all this into obsidian, but I think we're going to have to. Alright. Yes, grabbed it before it disappeared. So, I think last time I pretty much finished the story of my doctor's visit. And how basically... Oops, don't need you. You know, eventually I got the staff to pretty much admit that the computers had been down since the move, and that nothing was working right, and that was the reason why I had not been able to make an appointment, even though, of course, the doctor makes out that it's my fault that I hadn't made an appointment. It's my fault I hadn't got my drugs refilled. Let's see, where is my iron pick of silk touchiness? And we might can get us a bit of lapis here. There we go. And I spent all last episode kind of tippy-toeing around all this lava, trying not to turn it all into obsidian, and here I am just kind of pouring water everywhere. Is that all? Is that all the iron? I like lapis. It's a very pretty block. Oops. Yes, I did manage to grab that. Good, good, good. Lapis is a very pretty block. It's kind of useless other than dyeing sheep blue, which I admit is pretty cool anyway. But who knows, at some point they may decide to make lapis more of a utility block useful in alchemy or something. And now suddenly, as I'm jumping around like a lunatic here, I'm kind of glad that I filled in this here. Because in spite of my best efforts, I think I just jumped down in it. Alright, more redstone over there. Anything back in there, possibly. All this lava here is starting to make me nervous. Hello? Anything over there? Yeah, this is getting to be kind of scary. We may be about to say, you know, all these resources are not, it's time to go off and explore caves or something. And this goes nowhere, of course. Of course it does. So when it came time to leave the doctor's office, she said, do you want me just to fax you your prescriptions over to the pharmacy and have them fill them for you? Or would you rather I write them out for you? And I said, write them out for me. I want a physical, actual prescription in my hands to take to the pharmacy so I can lay it there on the table, and there's no question about whether or not the pharmacy got my prescription refills, because at one point the doctor's office was blaming the pharmacy for not filling the prescriptions they were faxing in. And of course the doctor has no record of this because the computers have been misbehaving and the staff has not always been able to access my records to update them. So she thinks I'm being silly by not accepting, you know, just accepting her word that she's going to fax or call in the prescriptions for me. And then I'm still in the paranoid mindset when I get to the pharmacy. So I hand the pharmacy, or hand the prescription to the pharmacists. There we go. And of course they're like, I take the moment to explain, you know, I need this refilled, I need this refilled. Hello. Hi there. Oh. You must have fallen from above. That must be where I'm hearing everything. Ouch. There, fly, be free. Now, the gratitude of freeing you, you won't shoot me, right? Never mind. So I tried to explain to the pharmacist, now this is a prescription for a new medicine that I've never been on before. I do not need a refill of the old medicine that I used to be on for this same condition. It is very dangerous up here. Yeah, stuff's just going to keep falling, isn't it? Apparently right up there is where they're all coming from. So I don't need a refill of the other prescriptions I've had for this condition because the doctor's changing the, you know, the medication I'm on. This particular prescription needs to be a different strength than it used to be. That sort of thing. And she's like, you know, we can read. I guess she thought I was insulting her or something, that, you know, I thought they weren't going to read the prescriptions and, you know, give me what I needed, but I have had cases with that pharmacy and other pharmacies where they did exactly that. They're like, oh, Mr. Cheek's here for his prescription. Oh, he gets blah, blah, and blah. They pull it up in the computer, and they don't look at like the actual physical prescriptions or the fax that the doctor sent over, you know, to see if there are any changes. And we didn't want that. People at the pharmacy think I'm a little weird. That's okay. Y'all know me. You know that I'm weird. What I had hoped to do was finish off this cave today. Hello. Because I was under the mistaken impression that I'd almost finished exploring it before we clocked out last time. Logged out last time, actually. Alright, we can carry 4 more redstone without needing a new stack. And that may be my limit. 2... And you can see that when you when you walk across this, it lights up. And that's kind of my plan to use it. I've been meaning to make like a path somewhere so at night you could walk down it and it light up automatically. Without any fancy redstone contraptions or anything like that. Let's see. What can I get rid of that I don't really need string. So let's start another stack of redstone here. And I really should have went ahead and made that ender chest before I started this adventure. And always be suspicious when it looks like somebody's made stairs for you. Looks like we have multiple levels here. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of explore this level. Make sure it's lit up fairly well. And then maybe go up to the next level. And hopefully we'll find plenty of iron and other resources as we go. I think we're too high for diamonds already though, so we might change our mind about this very quickly. Yeah, if I'm going to be encountering gravel, I might be changing my mind pretty darn soon. Stuff is annoying. Alright, I think we need to be one level higher and on the other side to get the good stuff. Don't need any more coal. Have absolutely no reason to mine all this coal. Aside from maybe the levels. Apparently there are unexplored dark areas nearby. That's what the funny noises mean. Well, scary noises. The funny noises are that zombie. And if I did this fairly well, we should be fairly close to some resources that I saw from below. So we'll pretend like I knew what I was doing. And y'all probably can't tell, but I've been hitting the shift key a lot to keep from falling off of even small drops. Because I've recently developed a fear of heights on Minecraft. Didn't used to. Used to I could play pretty much all the time. And if I fell, well, I fell. But was playing Infernal Skies, a Vex map, one of the Super Hostile series, with some friends. And you may or may not see that at some point in the future. We did record it, but my Super Hostile recordings have not gotten, videos have not gotten very much, many hits. So we may not be publishing those. But of course, being Infernal Sky, you've got spend a lot of time up on big bridges in the sky and falling to your death and whatnot. And at some point, my friends started making fun of me for the sounds I was making when I'd go across a bridge, and I realized that I was making, oh my God, I'm scared noises. So we might have to choose us a new game that doesn't have a lot of falling involved in it. Can do without these bones. And quick, what was the name of that Pokemon that wore a skull on his head and just said his name all the time, something like Cubone, Bone. Now, I am way too old to have watched Pokemon when I was a kid, but my nephew, I was thinking I would come right out in the ravine again, but apparently I did not. I've gone way too high. That's where I wanted to go, right there. And that's the only iron there was? Huh. Iron over there. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if this is as scary when I'm not playing a Super Hostile map. That wasn't too scary at all. Where was I going again? Oh, right over there. Maybe it's scary because there were other people around and I felt like I'd get pushed off or something. Even though that bug has been fixed. Because I used to get pushed off all the time, usually by a nephew. I'd find myself on a corner like this and I'd be looking off. And then my nephew would run up and say, "Hey, Uncle Troy, what you looking at?" and push me right off. Unintentionally, of course. Punch and flame. Ha ha ha. Let's see. Actually, that looks down there looks like it could be something worth exploring. Yeah, let's see. Is that skeletons I see in the dark? Apparently that was skeletons I saw in the dark. Hee. Oh, I was standing in that block. That's why I couldn't place a block there. Never dig directly above your head, folks. Alright, I'm trying to dig just enough to get around here, not enough to, do a full-scale excavation. I suppose I could also, since I have plenty of cobble, do something like that. Good. We are very high and tiny twinge of anxiety, but no actual full-blown panic. So I think we're doing pretty good. So that looks like more than just a ledge there, so we need to get down to there somehow. And let's see. First we're going to do is long distance sniping, because we've got a skeleton convention down there. And this bow is, hold on a second. This bow is Flame 1 Power 2, which sometimes kills a mob with one shot and sometimes does not. So it's kind of a crapshoot. Alrighty, we shall dig down to where we think we're about at the same level as where those skeletons just were, and then we'll dig to the right, or left, whatever direction this is, and see how bad we miscalculated. And we have one of these guys. Have they changed the sounds for him? That sounded different. Ooh, we got some gold, got some coal, got some iron. And I thought we had us a skeleton or two that fell that didn't kill. This is why I take a full stack of wood with me every time, because sometimes I get off on these little adventures and I need to make a lot of torches. We may need to get down there just to pick up the rest of that iron. And I know iron is not rare, it's everywhere, but you also tend to use a lot of it. Or at least I tend to use a lot of it. Made it safely down here. Let's see, I was beginning to be upset with myself for mining that extra stack of redstone, because I only had 2. And I thought, I've used up an extra inventory slot for no use. How are we on iron here? 1 stack, 2 stack, almost 3 stack. 12 diamond ores. We've got us a Fortune 3 pick back at the house. Hopefully that will... Oh, hello. Wonder where you came from. Hopefully that will give us many, many diamonds, and we'll never have to worry about diamond tools, or we might even get some diamond armor out of this. But what I'm wanting to do now, I guess, mostly, let's see, yeah, plenty of room for more coal, is find a way out of here and claim that I've completed this cave. Also, I want to do a little overland exploring. Love Squid has reported that he has found nether chunks on the overworld.